Hey guys, John here with LearningGuitarNow.com, and today I want to share a new blues lesson with you for 2023. I'll be demonstrating two key concepts that will help take your blues solos to that next level. The two concepts I'll be using are the placement of rests and repeating notes or phrases. Listen closely as I improvise the following solo, where I incorporate these techniques to show you how they can add depth and interest to your playing. Okay, now I'm going to break this solo down for you into 9 separate licks. We're in the key of C. It's a 12-bar blues. Quick change, 12/8 time is what I like to use to count something like this. Lick 1 sounds like this. Okay, that's lick number 1. So what we're doing here is we're starting out in this little major position. So basically major pentatonic scale, 8 to 10 on our B and high E strings. This little pattern right before the band kicks in, it's going to happen on the 10, 11, 12. So you got the little intro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then accent those notes as well. So we're just striking them slightly harder, make each one stand out. Pretty basic intro to a slow blues. Sounds great though. Now bend up the 10th fret twice, only strike it the first time. And add some vibrato. Like I was talking about, that's a major pentatonic position. And so we're just gonna let that hang for the entire bar. And this is one of the examples of using rest. You know, I'm just letting this sustain. It's just dying off. And so the 4th chord is going to happen next. I'm going to play this, move to the B.B. King position, another major sound. If you'll notice, it's the same notes here as here. So that's just one thing to take note of, is always be aware, you know, this little position can sound different because you're playing on thicker strings right up here. So when we get this little phrase, 13, 14, 15 here, B.B. King position. And so we'll add another rest right there. Already we got, two places we're putting rest in to create more of a dramatic sound, especially in the low dynamic section of this slow blues. Okay, so that's it for lick 1. Okay, lick 2 sounds like this. Okay, so for lick number 2, we're still in that B.B. King position, sliding in the 14th fret of the G string. There's our root note here. Always got to know that root note of B.B. King position on the B string, first finger, 13th fret. This is key of C. And we're walking down our blues scale here, 15, 14, 13. 11 drops back. Now slide into the first position minor pentatonic scale. With your third finger, release to that 8th fret. So that's a great position shift to get from B.B. King to second position minor pentatonic to first position minor pentatonic. So if you don't know how to get around the fretboard like that, easy way to go from B.B. King position, second position minor pentatonic, first position minor pentatonic. A lot of people get stuck in how do I get from position to position to position. It's one of those licks that work very well. The rest of the lick, we're just doing 10 here on the D and the G. Slight bend on that 8th fret of the G string. That's our minor third, bending it almost to that major third. And that's the essence of the blues to me. I've said it numerous times. Minor third, almost to the major third, almost kind of in between those notes. That's the essence of the blues. Got to learn that everywhere. Okay, so that's it for lick number 2. Okay, lick number 3 is this. Okay, lick number 3, we're just bending our 10th fret here, where we're still in the first position minor pentatonic. Bend it twice, strike it only the first time. Let it hang. Now we do this, our first example of a repeating passage. You hear Clapton doing that stuff a lot. And you can kind of vary how you do that. You don't always have to stick with exactly what I'm playing. Just the vibe of this thing. This. Just that tension of repeating that little phrase over and over again adds a little drama to your slow blues solo. Now, another example, bending that 8th fret. So when you're building a slow blues solo, there's, like I said, 2 things to keep in mind. Rests and repeating. Repeating phrases and rest. You're going to bring drama to your solo, and that's the biggest thing you want to do to help tell your story and just make the solo sound a little bit more like a story and not just a bunch of riffs and licks through scales that you've learned. Okay, so that's it for lick 3. If you're looking to take your skills to the next level, be sure to check out my all-access pass, which includes the full lesson, interactive tab, guitar profiles, and a backing track to practice along with. Okay, that's it for this lesson. Be sure to like and subscribe for more blues lessons like these.